Going live. Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Saturday. Oh, there we go. I'm like, it wasn't very bright.
Oh, it did a clicky thing and turned us into brightness.
Yeah, it made us brighter. At least we're not yellow.
Nope, we're not yellow.
Is my hair going to bother you if I keep doing this?
Yes. I know, but I do too because I don't like it in my face.
There we go. That's better.
Anyway. Oh, I saw somebody on YouTube the other day that had the same stripe as I do. Had the same.
They probably went and got it dyed.
Black hair. Well, she looked about my mouth. She looked like maybe in the 60s. But yeah, she had the same.
Oh.
I thought, I wonder if she's related to me. Well, you never know. These are hereditary things that happen.
They are.
So.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Becky. Welcome. Oh, hi, Lily and Linda. Good morning.
Morning. Oh, Linda, you get to watch today.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to try to
nice.
stop messing with it. I'm just fixing it.
That's right, because you didn't blow dry it.
I didn't. I let it air dry.
Air dry.
I let it air dry.
No. And Linda, I don't know if you've seen me. It's been on here since I got my hair cut. Look at now; it's even looking more.
It's the A-line. It's because she cut it with the A-line. You know, if we took a straightener to this today and I curled it under just a tiny bit, it would look really cute.
Yeah, it would be.
Maybe later, since you're going to be here all day, right?
Right. I have some projects for us, but
oh yes.
Yes. So anyway,
thank you, Amanda. And Julia said she can't watch because she's at the eye doctor and she can't hear it. She doesn't have headphones.
Oh, that's right. She said she was
have
going
to watch later.
She'll have to watch later.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
Well,
she could watch us without our sound.
Yeah, but we're not as funny unless you can hear us.
That's true.
We're funnier when you can hear our jokes.
That's true.
So anyway, if you don't know who we are,
right? If
you're just joining us for the first time, I am Amber from Amber's Yarn Shop on Instagram, YouTube, Etsy. Well, not YouTube. Instagram, Etsy, Ravelry, and Facebook.
Okay, yes. Hey. And I'm Donna, and I am Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Crystal Skies Yarn Shop.
Crystal Skies Yarn,
yeah, on Ravelry. And I'm just me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm me too on Facebook, but I do have a
yeah. Page. Amber hasn't shown me how to set up that. We need to set up a naked sheep yarn swap on Facebook too.
We do. We'll have to do that. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, she has to do all that. I'm not real.
Yeah, Mom couldn't figure out why her videos on her phone didn't have sound, and I said, "You have the volume down." That's the difference in our tech knowledge.
I had to learn as I went as the new stuff came out. Amber and you guys probably have always had the new stuff. So
I haven't always had it. We didn't get a computer till I was in high school.
I know, but even in grade school, you were using a calculator. A calculator. We didn't even use a calculator ever, even through high school. Yeah, we didn't have calculators.
Well, yeah, they had abacuses, right?
Well, we had the old Addy machine, but not in school.
Not an abacus.
No, that was. I know, and I didn't even know what an abacus was until I did a Jewel Quest where you find the hidden things, and it said abacus, and I had no idea what it. So I had to go out of that, and I had to look it up on the computer to see what an abacus was. And that's the old. The little
you slide it, like for each group of 10 you slide it.
Well, I guess more than Chinese people used it because I saw a comment on it when I watch Murdoch Mysteries, and it takes place in Canada in the late 1800s. And one of the guys mentioned, he says, I don't know why they're coming up with that. My abacus works just fine.
Well, but because it was invented in China in like the BCs, so it had made it to Canada by the 1800s.
Yeah,
that's a long time difference.
Well, I mean, I didn't even realize anybody actually used them.
Yes,
I mean, except in China.
Yes, so, Linda, that's a long drive. 13 hours of a car ride. I hope you're going to get projects done. That would be awesome.
When Amber and I went to Montana last year, it's almost 9 hours from here to where my mom is, and then I had to travel almost 4 hours here. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. So
and she let me crochet the whole time.
I did because I drove.
Remember, I was test crocheting for someone.
Yeah,
I was test crocheting my vest, which it's
almost. Whatever happened to that?
I have it. It just hasn't been the right weather to wear it. No, it's the one that I wore over my t-shirt.
What about the white coat thing?
I wear it to church sometimes.
That I liked. I really liked that.
Warm. But
it was heavy. Church. Yes, it was a heavy.
Hi, Shelly and Robin. Not Aunt Shelly, a different Shelly.
And our Robin?
And Robin, yes. Hi, guys.
So aren't you making crafts right now?
She's knitting a hat. Oh, for her friend. Oh. At least she just posted on Instagram. I don't know if it was it just came up on my Instagram.
Yeah, I saw you with the headphones on. But it looked like you still had your pajamas on.
No, it didn't. I saw a sweater. I swear I saw a sweater.
Black and white checkered.
That's a shirt.
Top. Well, she had bottoms too, because she had a leg
You're looking
up.
at a different picture than I'm talking about.
I guess so.
Yeah, I knew you were still in Canada. Yep. You just slept in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would have slept in, but we have this.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't turn my update on.
What's your update?
I was going to do my update at 11 o'clock.
Oh,
I did turn that on, you guys.
Mine's on.
I should turn that on because I told you guys it was going live at 11.
Yeah, we both put new yarn in our shop.
Yeah.
This morning.
So we'll talk about that when we get there. But
when we get there, yeah.
Sorry, so I don't have many new listings, like 10, but it's still something, or 13.
I only had 6. So little. I called it my mini shop update.
Yes.
So
it was your jammies? Okay, the picture. Maybe I'm looking at a different picture.
Yeah.
No.
I liked him.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. I didn't activate them all. Oh no, it did. Okay. Jeez. Sorry, the app is kind of sometimes it's a little tricky. Hi Kim, good morning.
Hi. We don't have a little sheet this time to tell.
No, we're just off the cuff today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we may be jumping around.
We probably will. Even with the sheet, we jump around.
Yeah. I can't even remember what we do first after
we talk about our weeks.
Our weeks. Okay.
Yeah,
you can go first.
Okay.
I do have a week. I actually
have a week?
I did make it.
Yes. Yes, your week.
My week.
First off, let's see. I finished some more for one of my classes. I'm almost done with it. So when I finish it, I will have finished 21 credits this semester so far, and I've got 3.5 months left. So I'm hoping to finish it this week. If I have more time to watch my videos, I have to watch 3 more hours worth of videos, and then write a paper. So that is very close. I finished 2 projects in the past week and a half.
Wow.
To go towards this class, and just been tired. This daylight savings.
Isn't it awful? Me. Yeah, because I don't go to bed till midnight. Well, when I go to bed now at midnight, my body's saying, it's only 11 o'clock. You're not tired. And then I lay there, so yeah.
I mean, that's why my shop update is yarn, but it's yarn I've had for a while that I just haven't posted. So I just haven't get home. I don't have energy to do anything.
Right. Well, yeah, because you get up at 5:30.
Yeah, so my body thinks I'm getting up at 4:30 after we go to bed at midnight because I can't sleep.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So. Nothing else exciting, I don't think, in my week.
And my week, I went to my first knitting group ever. Oh, that's right. It was at Harmony, which is in Provo, Utah. And it's a big old house that they've converted into a shop. Mm-hmm. And it's mostly material. It's more like a quilting shop. But they do have one room of yarn and stuff, and they have this knitting group. I guess this was only the third time. The third time they had the Tuesday morning one. Mm-hmm. It's every other week, or the second and fourth Tuesday. They think.
And Robin and I went there for their knit night.
Yes,
that's where we went for our knit night.
And then Robin went again last week.
Yeah, she's like, you should come down this weekend. I was like, I can't. Have a meeting Friday morning.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was fun. Out of all the people there were probably 10. I was the only crocheter.
Well, that's good.
But that's okay. Yeah. But almost all of them were working on sweaters this time, except the one girl was working on a bra. And I said, "Oh, are you making a bikini?" And she said, "No, I'm just making it's like a bra." And she was using a bright yellow with speckles. And she said, "I thought since nobody's going to see it but me, I want it to be really fun." So it will be, yeah.
Yes.
So, but so it was fun just watching everybody crochet and knit. I'm not crocheting, knit, and seeing what they did. So that was fun.
Yeah, I went to one. I talked about it on the Instagram.
Oh, yes.
But we haven't done this since I've been. I went to our local one. They meet every Friday morning, or every Friday morning.
Yes.
I think it's 9 to 11. Or no, 10 to noon. 10 to noon.
Yeah.
But you can stay till afternoon. And it was weird for me because I was the youngest person there. They were all super nice, but I don't think any one of them was younger than 70.
Well, yeah, Friday morning. Most people are working.
On Idaho, though, a lot of people have Friday off. Even people who work out at the site have Fridays off, which is, I didn't know that.
Oh.
A lot of people, not all of them. So yeah, that was fun. I had one too. So I had a fun one too.
Yeah. So that was different. And then I have to tell you guys my Coca-Cola story. It's kind of funny. We have a new company called NPS. It's National Product Supply, but they get a lot of overstock. So Jeff, my son, and I decided to go there one day. They had just opened, been only open like 4 days, and they had Coca-Cola. You know, I don't drink Coke, but I am now. Coca-Cola, they had the 12 packs for $2.
Which is cheap.
Yeah, that is really cheap. $3 is cheap if you can get it, but $2. So I called Amber and I asked her if she wanted some, and I brought her a couple of them. And I got the last 6 Coca-Cola ones, and some of them were sticky because one of them that I didn't take had a smashed one in it, so they were sticky. But I brought them home, and I'm going to put them into my closet. And one of the packs broke open, and as I was going to pick them up, one of them had sprung a leak. And it started squirting at me. And instead of being logical and putting my hand over the squirting, no, I started going like this. And I mean, it went everywhere. I was sticky. My floor was sticky. But yeah, I finally thought, Donna, just put your hand over it. So I did it. I took it to the sink and had it squirt there. But I don't think I've ever had a can spring a leak like that. Now, when we got them to yours, one of them was only half full.
Yeah, we discovered one had leaked. Like I picked it up and it was leaking through the bottom. I was like, oh no. So I put the whole 12-pack in the sink.
Right.
And
so yeah, I literally had to wash every can in there.
Yeah.
And put them in my refrigerator.
Yeah.
But that is so stupid, you know.
By the way, welcome Life with Blossom. I saw you snuck in.
Yes.
Welcome.
So, but anyway, it was. But I mean, you know, you don't, the logical thing you don't do in situations like that.
No.
Just like
your instincts take over and you just freak out.
Yeah. When we lived in California, we had a swimming pool in the back of our yard, and it was only 6 feet deep in the deepest, right? Well, we had this edge that was like 3 feet up, but I was swimming over to the edge. Thank goodness my husband was out. I went to reach up and I missed it, and I went under. And let me tell you, I panicked. I started flailing, and he actually jumped in, my husband, and shoved me out. And then I'm sitting there, and he goes, Donna, the pool's only 6 feet deep. You could have just pushed off the bottom. I says, I didn't think about that. I was drowning. So I panicked. And then he said, you are not to go in the deep end when I'm not here. So
you haven't really swam since then, have you? Not really.
No, not really.
Like, so, I don't remember you swimming growing up. I would go with grandma and grandpa. But,
in their pool, or I might stick my legs in the shallow end and bob across. So, but it was kind of scary. And that was the second time I had almost drowned in a pool. So it was like, okay, Donna, you need to learn your lesson. But yeah, when it's a panic, you don't think logical.
No, you don't.
No, so that was my Coca-Cola story. I wrote it down. So
something fun that happened this week on Wednesday when I was doing lunch duty. We were inside because it was snowing. We had snow Wednesday, and then Thursday was beautiful. Excuse me, pardon me. So some of the kids were playing volleyball. I played volleyball with the middle schoolers. And I remembered how much I love volleyball and how good I am at it. So I need to, when our church does it. Volleyball over the net.
Oh, okay.
Remember I played it in middle school?
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't play volleyball in school, but we did play the one where you in a circle and someone gets in the middle. I mean, you put a whole bunch of people in the middle. Dodgeball. That could get
a lot of schools have outlawed
that now. Violent.
Our school, I think, still plays it, but a lot of schools have outlawed it. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that was fun too. I played with middle schoolers, and I actually hit better than some of them because I played for a long time in middle school and high school.
No, I played in high school.
Yeah, I was really
we didn't have a volleyball team, but we played in gym class volleyball.
Remember, I was on the team in middle school.
Yes, you were in
Helena, yeah. But then in high school doing theater, I didn't have time to do sports too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I need to start doing that again because I was actually pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Shelley, is Shelley on here? I think
Aunt Shelley.
My Aunt Shelley.
My Aunt Shelley.
She met my Uncle Mike in I wanted to say a seniors, but it wasn't. It was just at the Y, a singles volleyball class, and they went every week, and that's where she met him. It was either volleyball or badminton, but I think it was volleyball, and they played inside at the gym. But so that's fun. Volleyball can be fun, but volleyball can get. You can get hit with that ball, too.
Oh, you can. And you can get bruised. I mean,
can I have a Kleenex? My eyes are watering. Yes, I even took a pill this morning.
You're allergic to Idaho.
I am. I'm allergic to her cats.
You have cats, too.
I know.
Your new cat has just as much hair as my cat does.
I know it. I think she has more. She has that fluffy tail.
Yeah, she doesn't have more than Katya, though. Katya has a lot.
Oh, Katya, yes. That's right.
Every time I pet
hair
her,
everywhere.
I can blow it off my hand.
Yeah.
So anyway,
now we do
whips.
How many do you have any?
I have 2.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. First I'll show my socks that I've been working on. There's like a little fuzzy on my arm. I hate that.
Catch a fuzz.
No. Oh, then there's my hair. There's a hair. You guys, I'm falling apart.
And when you wear black, it's awful.
All right. So I've shown this on Instagram, but not on here.
Now, are these your socks? Then?
These are my socks. These are for me.
Okay.
Robin gave me the yarn. Okay. One last time I visited her. This is the finished one. Finished number 1. Aren't they cute? And
it's kind of a work in progress.
It is. That's I said it's a whip.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I thought we were doing FOs.
No, we said whips.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we haven't done FOs yet.
Okay,
we haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
We have not gotten that far.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
is number 1. Okay. And then number 2 is I've only gotten this far on. But I went back to the heel turn and gusset, which I do love that heel. I love how squishy that heel is. I like doing the short rows when I do a magic loop. I feel how squishy this yarn is itself.
It's different.
It's so soft. I want to say it's like 85-15.
Oh, maybe.
It didn't have a label on it. Robin had already taken those off, and she'd caked it up to make her socks.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, isn't it? It's squishy. It's soft. So this is a whip, not an FO. I have one of them finished, but I'm on second sock syndrome right now. I'm stuck in second sock syndrome. And then what's your whip,
My
Mama?
whip is one that will be a whip forever.
Well, you're going really fast.
I'm not going too bad. I actually added one
I'm
of
going
these.
to move your soda forward so you don't hit it with your whip.
Right. I showed it on my Instagram last weekend, but I only had 2 rows done. And now I have 3 rows done.
You're doing good. Shelly, when we're done showing this, I will talk to you about socks in a second.
All right, here we go.
Okay, which is your we both have different tops.
And I've already
so wide, Mom.
Well, I wanted to cover my queen band and hang over the side.
Okay.
So I did it. Yeah. And I've made one mistake.
But don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Okay, I won't tell you. But I did have the whole 1 row sewed on last night. I was up to the last one, and I noticed I had sewed it on the wrong side of the wrong side. So I took it out.
Oh, we're showing them the back.
Oh.
Here, let's show them the front.
Okay. Is that the front?
That's the front now.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
The front has the ridge.
The front has the ridge?
The front has the ridge.
Oh, I thought the back has.
No,
I thought the front was flat.
No, it gives them a little.
Oh. See, that's the opposite of what I would do.
Yeah. And she pushes the ridge up so you have a ridge to kind of show. Right. Okay. Or you can do it the other way. Anyway.
Yeah. So
Amber dubbed this my watermelon blanket. And then someone else.
Even though they're different colors, it looks like different colored watermelons.
And I call it my garden blanket. It reminds me of a garden. But anyway, that's my only whip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
and I have a finished job.
You have a finished job. I have another whip too.
Oh, didn't show the other one.
So who was that? Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was I actually went on YouTube, and just found a video. There's a lot of free patterns for socks out. I found a video for one that was a free knit picks pattern. And the video went along with it. You have to decide whether you're going to do DPNs or magic loop. DPNs are easier to start with. And then you can move to magic loop once you get used to making socks, because the yarn is so tiny and the needles are so tiny that it can make it rough. But yeah, I would find a YouTube video because that's how I learned. Yeah. And I've done a couple toe ups, but I like top down better. But yeah. And I'm sorry you're having trouble with the videos, Kim. I hope nobody else is. The pattern for your thing, you're just doing squares.
My granny squares. Yes, I use
granny squares.
It's a granny square blanket kind of. I just made it up myself. But the granny square that I'm using is called the solid granny square. Mm-hmm. And then I've added more around it.
You've done borders and stuff.
Different borders. And it's just the granny square is just slip stitches and doubles. And then the border I'm putting around, I'm using double and a half, single and a half. What is that?
Half double.
A half double. And they call the half double something different.
Is she in a different country?
Yes, she's in Canada or England.
They do.
And yeah, but then she posted which the United States is and what we call it. So we call it different. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, that's just, and then I just put them together. I just made up my own pattern.
I started making an Alaska hat. Have you seen the Alaska hat?
No.
Where it looks like there's trees in the sunset.
Oh.
So the green is going to be my trees. And then the sunset is actually one of the ones I got from you. It's red, orange, and yellow. So it's going to look like a multicolored sunset.
My catching fire.
Yes. It's going to be really pretty. You can see one of the trees is starting to form right here. Can you see that? Just kind of. As you get more, as you bring it up higher,
yeah.
I'll have more yellow and red in it and less of the green. It's going to be really pretty. But I'm going to tell you what.
You've worked on that a while, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's fingering weight yarn,
Uh-huh.
which for a hat, fingering weight yarn, 2x2 ribbing, 164 stitches.
Wow.
It is, it's killer, but it's made so you can fold up the brim. It's a tall brim. You have to do it like a 4-inch brim,
Right.
but it's folded up.
Oh,
You wear it folded up for extra warmth. So it's rough to start, but it's actually not too bad. And this is my first color work hat ever.
Not first color work anything ever.
I'm learning, and you can see my floats in the back aren't too bad. If you've ever done color work, floats can be the tricky part. I think they're okay, and I think I'll have enough stretch. So see the yarn floats over as you go from color to color.
Oh.
So those are called floats. That's why the bag we made is called a float tote. You can have different colors for your floats.
Nice.
Yeah, it's painful, but it's going to be awesome when it's
the
done.
bag I took apart?
Yes. It's going to be awesome when it's done, just in time for next winter.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
I doubt it's going to be done
before. See, you get that done doing that, now you can start on a sweater. Everybody wants Amber to do a sweater, don't we?
I know, everyone keeps saying, you can do a sweater. I've done a sweater. I've done a cardigan.
When?
My big white thing you asked me about.
Oh, but that was crocheted.
No, that one is knitted. That one was knitted in panels.
I thought it was crocheted.
Just double held with huge needles.
Oh, okay.
So it was really easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I have one finished subject. One FO, finally, but then I got here yesterday and Amber and I were going to block it, and we didn't. We forgot. But I have my...
Oh, yes, your virus shawl.
My virus shawl done. Anyway, so it is done. It uses 2 skeins of yarn. It is crocheted. And if you weren't in our knit along with us, it is really, really easy. It's just 4 repeats.
This is a crochet along, though.
This is a crochet along, a CAL. A crochet along. And it just uses singles and doubles and slip stitches. So, yeah. And this is done on my Doctor Who inspired yarn, The Doctor. So
and
I do still have it. It's sparkly if you can't tell. Yeah, it's a sparkly yarn.
Pretty.
And so it will be blocked and then it will be bigger. It only takes 2 skeins of yarn.
Excuse me.
It's called the virus shawl, and the videos are on YouTube. It's 5 videos. But I mean, she takes
There's also a written pattern.
And there's a written pattern, right? And what was that?
Is there a chart?
A chart.
There's a chart.
There's a chart too. But I just sat and followed the thing.
And it's going to stay a shawl.
Yes, this is going to stay a shawl. So
it's done.
I was going to almost add another. Is it big enough? Is it big enough? When it blocks.
Yeah, it is big.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom, you have a short torso, so it is big enough. I mean, definitely big enough for you. I have a longer torso than you do.
So, and once you catch on, I would, at the very start of every single row, I would turn the video on just so I could remember what I was doing. And then I could go sit and watch TV and just do them. So they're really easy. If you're a crochetist, it's kind of what they consider a beginning pattern. Yeah. But yet it doesn't look like that when you're done.
It looks fancy.
So it's in my Irish bag. Robin made me this, and she made me my St. Patrick's Day bag. This little kitty cat's in St. Patrick's Day.
They're cute.
So, yep.
So nice of her to give those.
Yes. Just yes. I was special.
Oh, Becky, yours grew when you blocked it. Okay, good. So yours will grow.
Thank you. Yeah. I thought they would.
I figured it would
because you stretch it. Yeah. So
and wool does stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Amanda wants to know if you're sure that it's going to stay.
Yes, this one I am. I had so much work in it. Those other ones, those shawls I did, they were so easy. I mean, just doubles, you know, and so I didn't feel like I was putting a lot of work in it. But this one, I mean, I had to pay attention. I did take one whole row out when I was about 14 rows down. The row previous, I had not put enough little things in. So when you have to do every other, and I
didn't have enough.
No, I didn't have enough. So but otherwise, and Ginger, is Ginger on here?
No, she's not.
Ginger made 4 of them.
3
of them. So you can see they go pretty fast. Yeah. And they all turn out different.
They do.
They're all so different. So I may do one. I may do myself some gradient yarn.
Oh, that's some gradient. Ooh, do we need to do that on a sock blank today?
Yeah, I'd have to make a sock blank.
I think I have some that are knitted up that just haven't been dyed yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? But I'd have to do 2, so it would go gradient, and then it would go gradient.
Go
again,
different
right?
gradient. Yeah, we'd have to go really light to medium, then medium to dark.
All right. So
yes. Anyway.
But yeah, that was fun. That's all we have.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to catch up with comments really fast.
Okay.
Fingering weight can be worn at transition times. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't wear enough of my shawls either.
Yes,
Kim.
I don't either. I have so many, and well, it's still been cold enough to wear a coat to church, but then
by the time church is over,
then it's so warm inside. So, but we're almost we might get into the 60s next week. So it's almost time that I could start wearing shawls. So.
Let's see what else. Oh, Amanda, we'll talk to you later. Have fun at your destination.
Yes.
And
see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I understand that having to pay attention. That's why my shawl hasn't gotten much further.
Oh, that's a work in progress. And
but I'm
showing it.
I know it's in the closet. I threw it in with all my other stuff.
Yeah, Amber
I had to clean up in my craft room a little because I haven't had a lot of time to clean up. But we have one whole day of spring break next week.
Yeah,
one whole day.
You get Thursday off.
So maybe I can do some cleaning.
No, you get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
right, but I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are usually already taken up with stuff.
Yeah.
So really, one extra day.
Right.
Maybe we can finally take down our Christmas tree on Thursday. Hi, Aggie. That's a new name. I don't recognize that name. Welcome.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome to our show.
Yes. Glad to see you there.
Yeah.
You haven't missed too much. You've missed our whips and our FOs. But now we're going to move on to what's dying in our shop. Or no.
Next we do orders and swaps, don't we?
Okay. Orders and swaps.
And then we'll do shop update stuff after.
I have none.
I got my naked sheep swap in.
I'm trying to think. Did I order
first time. Welcome then for your first time. We're a little crazy, so I hope we don't scare you off.
Yes.
And since you're new, you probably don't know, we run a yarn swap too. It's the naked sheep yarn swap.
Right.
We have just finished our second round. And I got mine in the beginning of last week, and I haven't done anything with it yet. It's still in the box.
Right. And I got some of mine in too, but I showed them on my Instagram live last weekend, so I didn't bring them with me today.
Yeah, I just forgot to. Yeah.
So Amber got her naked sheep swap in.
I did, and she did really well.
And we're going to.
I'm going to show you that.
Oh, Amber still has her Christmas tree.
I know, that's what I said. Maybe we'll take ours down. That's why she said that.
Oh, okay.
My arm hurt. Did I walk in this?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm bruised when you touched me.
Yeah,
it must be inside. That's weird.
That's weird.
Okay, anyway, she sent me this bag full of minis.
Oh, and they're little minis. These are like 5 gram minis.
Bag full of minis.
I think they might be 10 grams.
Yeah, I need to weigh them to see if I can use them in my thing.
Blanket. That's right. Yeah. You have your blanket too.
But I don't know where that is right now.
I mean, she hasn't worked on it for a while.
I haven't worked on it in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And I haven't seen what she got
hi,
yet
Sweet
either.
Knits. Hey, you entered into you were here last time.
Yeah.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
We haven't been on here in about a month.
Yeah. Because we got hit with snow and it was my turn to come here and we decided it wasn't worth me taking the chance in my little car.
And how adorable is this that she sent me?
Isn't
that so cute? It's like a jewelry holder. It says it's a bead dish. Old ceramic tray is what it says. But I think I'll put like my earrings in it or like my rings. Well, I don't really wear any rings except for my wedding ring. She also wrapped everything in fabric.
Oh, wow.
So every single thing was wrapped in a piece of fabric, which
you could use.
Because, she knew I was a sewer. A stitch marker holder. That's good, but my cats would steal them.
Yeah.
That fabric. This fabric was not wrapped in anything, but it's cute.
Uh-huh.
It came from Michael's because it's loops and threads. Edible unicorn poop, which is jelly beans. People know I like unicorns.
Yeah.
I'm a unicorn junkie. This is, I think it's a chocolate turtle, which I haven't eaten yet, but I need to. From a local Fuzzy Wigs candy factory, celebrating over 20 years of sweetness.
Like the parrot shop in Helena.
Like the parrot, yep. More fabric. She wrapped out, like I said, everything was wrapped in fabric and tied with a ribbon.
That is so fun.
It was a cute idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading everyone's comments. Flamingos that are so cute. And my big yarn. Isn't it pretty? It's Blue Moon Fiber.
Oh, and the colorway is?
The colorway is Heartstrings. It's different shades of red.
Oh, nice.
It's really fun.
I noticed that, I love red. And I was looking at my shop the other day, and I don't have any reds in my shop. Maybe
no, I just listed one solid red.
Yeah, I do have a solid red.
Yeah,
but yeah, so that's pretty.
So I think it's a single. I think it's a. Well, it's merino featherweight.
It might be 85.15 because it's only 390 some.
But look, if you look at it, it's a single. I think it's a single.
Oh, single ply?
Mm-hmm. So it'd be good for a shawl. Yeah, it doesn't say it's featherweight, so I'm guessing it's a single.
Probably.
Because if you look at it, it doesn't look like it's double ply. It's not lace.
I don't know.
But
anyway,
yeah,
I'm making a nice pair of socks.
Yes.
Pretty.
Yeah, so she did well. She did really well.
That was fun.
Yeah, tonal red. It is. It's because it's like a darker, a medium, and a lighter. Did you notice that on it?
Yeah, she might have thrown some.
It's like
it looks like she threw some,
like a magenta red almost over it.
Magenta over it.
Mm-hmm. So this would probably make a really great shawl because I think it is, like I said, a single. So that'll be good for a shawl. That's what someone told me, that the single plies are great for shawls. So that is my swap. That's what came in my mail. Well, a week and a half ago. It's been a little while. It's been sitting in my craft room on the floor in the box.
Oh, my eye hurts. You ever get that? My eye hurts.
All the time. That's what happens when you wear contacts. We're going to eat that later. I'm not going to put it in so I don't forget about it.
Right. So that's all we got in the mail. Yeah, I didn't get anything. I mean, I got bags and stuff like that, but
and scissors.
And scissors.
Because you're obsessed with scissors. My mother is obsessed. By the way, if you like Legend of Zelda, I have one of these sets in my shop for sale.
Oh, you made yourself one too?
Yes, I did. Because I like Legend of Zelda too, with the little baggie. I still have the one available.
You bought some new Legend of Zelda material yesterday?
I did. I found some Legend of Zelda that is stained glass.
The stained glass one.
It's really cool. So watch for that in the next 6 months.
She's got so much material to make stuff. It's going to be fun.
And I've got more yarn I need to dye. I have ideas. I was telling Shanta, she asked about if I was going to ask me if I was going to dye any more yarn. I'm like, well, I have ideas.
Well, you got some you're putting on today.
I do, yeah.
That
that went on today. So I don't know if anyone's looked at it yet, but we'll. Oh, someone responded to our live video in German. I can't read that.
Anyway, Angie DiCarlo. Aggie DiCarlo. She's the one that's new. You're not in Germany, are you?
No. I don't think she is. She just said so cute. She just responded to us in English.
Oh, okay.
Someone responded to my live video on Facebook or on Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah.
In German. Yeah.
Nice. So what do we do next?
You like giraffes? Okay, good to know.
Yeah, and you don't see them that much, your little giraffes.
And except for in the baby section.
Or in flannel.
Yeah.
I've seen them in flannel.
Oh, look, I did get some pineapples because I know people like pineapples.
Yeah.
I got some fun pineapple fabric yesterday and some universe fabric, like sparkly universe. It's really pretty. So watch for those too. So next we have our shop updates and what died in our shop this week.
Okay.
Or what died in our kitchen, really.
What died in our kitchen. Well, since I have less than you.
Yeah. Something fell.
I will go first. Okay.
Make sure you don't have the one they were giving away in there.
I don't. I threw it down there.
Okay.
Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now, I had to tag them this way because I'm out of bands. And Amber and I are going to make bands. So this one is called Rare Orchids. And it's done in Manx. And this one's for you, Robin. It's pinks and then some purples.
Yes, so you do like pinks and purples.
And she likes pinks and purples. Oops. And this is... I left my little thing on.
We use those when we dye them.
Yeah, it tells me what I used Manx.
What
my 75 it is. 75-25.
Which is squishy.
It's a squishy and it's fingered. That's number one. Then this one I called Grape Arbor. And it's done in the purples and blues.
You can really see the blue on the video.
Yeah.
It's not in person. Like it doesn't look that bright.
Yeah, it's more lavender. Then kind of like
that's more of a
but it's one of the ones I did that there's actually no white in it. I found a new way to do it this way without white. So it's so that's a fun one. Then I did this one, and this one had 3 different names. It started out as Berry something.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to Popsicle, and I finally decided on Garden Party.
So the back of the card has the name scratched out.
Yeah, that's name scratched out. And you can't really see. It's got like a green and a teal.
So it's pretty. On the back, it's got some of the lighter colors too.
And some of the lighter
So we're going to tell
colors.
you a dyeing secret. The hardest part about dyeing yarn is coming up with names.
Oh, yes.
That is the hardest part about dyeing yarn.
You sit there and you look at something and you go,
I could sit and dye yarn all day long and have beautiful colors and have no idea what to call them.
And when I write my cards up, I write what I'm doing at first. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes that's how this one started out. I knew what colors. I thought, I'll just call that Berry something. Well, then it went in the dye pot. It looked more like the old Rocket Pops, the popsicles. But then when it dried, it looked totally different for me. So that's why that name changed.
Ooh, that one's beautiful.
This one had 2 names. This one ended up being called Supernatural. And it's got brown in it and the light lavender, and it's got a Chardonnay, like the wine in it. Cabernet, yes.
I'm like, Cardin, that's our
yeah. So that's a pretty, and this would make, it's fine for women, but it is a good colorway for a man's pair of socks.
I listen to podcasts while dyeing. I listen to Astonishing Legends.
Me too.
Yeah. So I could do an Astonishing Legends thing and name them after different cryptids.
Yes.
Like Sasquatch, Spring-Heeled Jack. I could name them after different cryptids like that. Loch Ness, Nessie.
What's the place in Utah?
Oh, Skinwalker Ranch. I could name one Skinwalker.
Yeah. Okay, so I named this one Wishing Well, and it's a light pinks and light grays. I don't know if you can see
it's hard
the
to tell that it's a gray. This color right here, that's actually
a picture gray. On the internet. On my Etsy shop is a lot better. Mm-hmm. That one.
Ooh, sparkly.
This one is a sparkly, and this one was on. I put it on last week. It's called Hawaiian Garden.
Over there, that's the pretty part.
And it's got the teal and the red, and it's different than this one.
Mm-hmm. They're similar but different.
So that one, and that one's on sparkly. This one's on sparkly. This is another one, and this one is so pretty. I called it Unicorn Breath, but it's like lavender and the light aqua. And what else do I have in there? Oh, and a dark purple. So, but that one was on there already. And then this is the last one I dyed up this weekend. I call it After Dinner Mints. Doesn't it kind of remind you of the
Conversation Hearts?
Oh yeah, or Conversation Hearts. Mm-hmm. So it's mint green, and it's got peach in it, and a light blue, and a pink. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I've done candies. I've named them after candies before. Shelly says, what about naming them after ice cream, cakes, drinks, flowers,
street names? You can do that.
We've done that. We have done those kinds of things.
One time
but the more yarn you dye, the less names you can come up with.
One time I did all songs. I did songs for a while. I had like Yesterday and a lot of Josh Groban songs. Mm-hmm. But then you run out of songs too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's not really easy.
And yes, it's Unicorn Breath. Yes, it is. You typed it right. So I was thinking that would be easy when you say it really fast to confuse it for something else.
So that's mine.
That's Mom's. I actually have something I haven't had in my shop before this week. I've never had this in my shop.
No.
I have baby alpaca in this update. And I know that someone had talked before about being allergic to baby alpaca. So I do store it in its own box, just so you guys know, if any of you are allergic, which is very rare to be allergic to baby alpaca.
Yeah, it's considered a hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic.
A hypoallergenic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this colorway, I called The Bumblebee Flies Anyway, which is actually a movie, an Elijah Wood movie from the early 2000s, which, by the way, is a really good movie that makes you think. But that's this colorway, and I actually have this one in baby alpaca. And I have it in a worsted and I think a super soft worsted and an MCN. So merino cashmere nylon, if you don't know what that is. Yeah. So those are those ones. This one is just blue and gold. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Blue and gold. And by the way, baby alpaca is not superwash. And it is 100% baby alpaca. So just so you know, it's not super wash. It's really good for shawls, though. It's really soft in shawls.
And if you used any of these colorways, is there any?
Those are self-striping, aren't they?
The
There's
blue
one
too.
more. Yeah.
And they're called mini self-striping. If you knit them in socks, you'd have the little micro
the micro stripes.
So and this one.
Yeah. And then this is, I call this American Rock because it reminded me of blue jeans, like blue jeans and a leather jacket. That's what it reminded me of. So I call it American Rock. Pretty. And then I have Berries and Cream, which is really pretty. I don't know if you can see that the yellow actually makes kind of a cream color in it, which is why I called it Berries and Cream, because I thought of blueberries and strawberries. And then Jelly Beans, which I also have on Super Soft Worsted and Deluxe High Twist, which is an 85-15.
Did you left the alpaca separate from these, or did you do them as a drop down?
Drop downs. Yeah. So yeah, the ones that I have more than one
kind,
I have listed as a drop down on Etsy. So those are my baby alpacas, and I'll go to the other ones that I don't have baby alpaca in. I do have some DKs in here if you like DKs. Trying to just put them up here. Sorry, guys. I'll drop them back in my bucket as I go. Otherwise, I'll get confused.
All right.
And these ones, most of these are one of a kinds. So
I think only one has two.
Yeah, two of them have two.
Oh, two have two.
Oh, what did I just push? Everything's cool. We just pushed the Windows button. Okay, so this one is actually DK, and it's called Rainbow Sparkle. And I do have two of these. If you like DK, this one's pretty. And it's got green and purple and orange. And then the orange kind of makes the cream look too on it. There's that one.
I think the orange is like a saffron spice.
I think it is. These are the same. This is also on DK. This is Hawaiian Sunset. So pretty. So pretty. And this is the Polworth DK. If you care. Some people don't care. I mean, it's just another kind of sheep.
Yeah, DK is DK.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me about this one.
Yeah.
This is Royal Princess, and it is on Super Soft Worsted.
And she only has one available.
One. So if you like it, go get it because it's available now. These are all already listed. Yours are active too, right? Moms are active too. I have this. This is on Super Soft Sock. It is Robin's Eggs.
I thought we'd do DK.
No, I'm just going through what I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I have one more DK, but I don't want to do the pinks next to each other. I don't want people to get confused. So there's Robin's Eggs, which will be a nice speckly sock, a light blue with little darker blue speckles in it, or shawl, or anything. It'll speckle.
Or anything. Baby clothes.
This is Strawberry Shortcake on DK as well. It's similar to the Princess one, but this is on DK, not worsted, and the blue is a different blue, so it's not as dark.
The Princess one has more pink in it, doesn't it? And teal.
Well, it's like I said, the blue is a different blue.
Oh, and the pink's a different pink, isn't it?
No, it's the same pink.
Oh, okay. But they're both pretty.
They're similar, but they're both really pretty. So if you don't get one that you want, the other one's really pretty too. That's got my hair attached to it. Sorry, I'm shedding. I do have a semi-solid.
Tonal.
Mostly red, actually. Just a little bit tonal. Hot tamale. I like this one too. And this is on my soft and sturdy sock. The High Twist. I also have, this is on Super Soft Worsted. This is Autumn Forest. This actually would make a really nice hat. It's got a nice, it's got the nice visible twist.
Yeah.
I like sometimes when they have the really visible twist. Some of the yarns we get do and some don't. They don't all look the same.
No.
But it is really pretty. It's got the browns, the reds, the greens. Yeah. Reminds me of an autumn forest. And this one is also a soft and sturdy sock. And I call it Berry Princess. It's pinks and blues and purples. Pretty.
Isn't that fun? Is that all of them?
That's all of them.
Okay.
I gave you all the other ones.
So we finally got some updates on our shop.
I finally got some yarn back in my shop.
Yeah. Yes.
It's been a while. I've been really sucked into the bag.
Now this week she's going to work on getting some
some yarn cozies.
Yeah, some yarn cozies. If you've checked her shop and if you like yarn cozies, she's down to like 4 of them.
The only one I really have a ton of is the Pick Your Hogwarts House.
Right.
Which, by the way, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you can pick your Hogwarts House yarn cozy.
Right.
And
speaking of Harry Potter, my club is up. And if you have never been in my club, come join. I've already got. I'm already taking 20.
Do you want my arm thing?
Yes, I'm taking 20, and I'm up to 15 right now. So, but it doesn't close until the 26th. If there's a need be, I can add a couple more yarn people on it. But 24 is the most I'll take because
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. And the one I'm doing now, I've already have it in my mind, the one I'm doing, but it's going to look fantastic on Aussie Cat. It's going to be pretty on the other, but I'm using some dark colors. And the sparkle.
The sparkle looks so pretty with the dark colors.
The sparkle. If you ever, I mean, one of my best-selling one is my Exploding TARDIS. And it's done on the dark. And you can just really see the sparkles. And so, yeah. And although this is a Harry Potter sock club, I did add Bengal, which is my worsted, on last month because I had someone that requested it. So, you know.
You're shaking the table.
If you're a worsted knitter or crocheter, it is listed, and you can get it in the Harry Potter colors. So anyway.
And those Harry Potter ones knit up pretty. Amanda's done a few in the past couple weeks.
Yeah. And Linda, I know, was in my Harry Potter
Christmas. And her socks.
She knitted all 12 pairs up, and they're so pretty.
They're so pretty.
Yeah. So.
And fast. She finished them by the end of January.
Yes.
All of them.
All 12.
Well, wasn't it only 6?
Oh, 6. All 6. That's right, because you got
a big and then a mini, and then a mini.
So that you had
for 12 days, right?
For 12 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's, they turned out nice. But yeah, and it's so funny. I mean, you've seen our colorways, but when you knit those up, they're not you don't get these blotchy things.
Yeah, they don't
you
block.
Get more, blotch.
Yeah. They don't block.
They don't
block.
Sometimes I've had them.
They don't pool. The color doesn't pool.
Right. The only ones that might pool are your ones that are the mini striping one. Because sometimes if they're making a long sock, when you get them into the calf part, because you're making that wider, sometimes it will pool. But
I don't change my calf size. I mean, maybe if I made them taller, I might.
Right. Well, I had 6 people last year that made me one, made me long pairs. And I wish they wouldn't have increased the calf because I don't have that big of a calf. And so if they'd have just knit them straight up, I'd have been just as happy because I shove them all down around my ankles anyway. I want them.
You just need leg warmers. Yeah. You need to find people who will make you leg warmers.
I like them because they keep in the winter. They keep the snow and the air from going up my jean pant legs. So yeah. So.
Normal people wear boots.
Well, I like my
normal people wear boots.
Yeah.
Right. I bought boots again this year. I bought new ones.
Yeah, I have to get some new
ones. Because I live in a place where it snows.
I do.
Not like here.
No.
And not like Montana.
I went through 2 pairs of boots up there. But yeah, and I pull my car up into the carport so it doesn't really get that much snow on it. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of what's died up in our shop.
What died this week.
So if we coax Amber, maybe she'll make some more yarn cozies for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, with the time change and I just feel like I've been burnt out a lot lately. You know how I'm sure you guys have times when you lose your mojo on stuff. And
look at me. I hadn't died since last November. I was just kind of, I
were in a slump.
I was in you get up and I went, oh no, I don't have to die today.
And even my knitting, I could have that pair of socks done. I could.
Yeah, you could.
But then I started making the hat.
Yeah,
and my shawl should be done right now. Yeah, it's just like.
So anyway. So what are we doing next? Are we eating
next?
Food?
We eat. Do we want to do those first, or we want to do the box first? Or want to save those for last?
What? Those are last. Okay. Those are our last things.
Do we need? Do you need scissors?
Yes,
they're right there.
You know, I don't open, and Snack Crate doesn't tell you on the outside what country we're coming from. So this is as much a surprise to us as it is to you.
I just saw Sherry popped on.
Yeah, Sherry F.
No, Sherry M. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sherry.
Welcome. I was like, I swear I saw her on there. Where did her post go? Okay, let's see what it's from.
What country?
Hawaii is not a country.
No, it's not. It's a state. But that's okay. I guess they do have things that are different
that we don't have here.
On my little stickers.
Want more snacks from Hawaii? Visit snackcrate.com/Hawaii. You can do that now, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Look at that. That's a Polynesian flag.
That's a Britain flag.
No, that's Polynesian. Polynesia has a combination of Britain and France on it, I think.
Yeah, but this is the United States. I can't believe they put a different flag on there.
Let's see what they say. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
The state of Hawaii
The state of Hawaii
is made up of a collection of islands in the Pacific Ocean. Formed by volcanic activity, these tropical islands make up the bulk of the Hawaiian archipelago, which is comprised of hundreds of islands spanning nearly 1,500 miles in length. The main 8 islands, Niihau, Kauai, Oahu, Molokai, Lanai, Kaho'olawe,
that must be one of the little
Maui, and the island of Hawaii make up the bulk of the landmass of the state.
We went to Maui.
Yes. Hawaii was originally settled around the year 300 CE, which means Common Era, which means AD. Those are all interchangeable now. I learned all about that in Astonishing Legends. Well, I learned about that in my class. But by Polynesian explorers, and as centuries passed, more people moved to the islands. Soon, individual chiefdoms led by Ali'i gained control of whole islands, forming a complex society based on a caste structure similar to Hindus in India. Whether it was Spanish explorers in the 1500s or Captain Cook in 1778, the first contact Europeans had with Hawaiians set forth a period of rapid change, colonization, disease, and eventually annexation into the United States. The people of Hawaii became officially part of the Union in 1959, making it the 50th state.
Hawaii was right before that.
It was, yeah. Hawaii is the only state located outside of North America, the only all-island state, and the only state with a predominantly Asian population. Its lush tropical rainforests, volcanoes, famous beaches, and surfing locales make Hawaii a sought-after tourist destination for travelers from all over the world. Wow. And also, there was a shark there that bit off a surfer's arm.
When? Oh, lately?
In 2007?
That girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bethany Hamilton.
Right.
Who is now still a great surfer.
Yes, she is. Okay, guys, here we go. They have their own chips.
They sell these here in the U.S. I can buy those at our Walmart.
Can we start with those?
Yeah.
These are kettle-style potato chips. Luau barbecue. Sweet and spicy.
Yep, that's pretty much what it says on here.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be anything here we don't like, honestly.
Yeah, probably not unless they throw
It's got pineapple haichu in it.
Neat.
And I do like,
I got a big one.
Chips. These are good chips. They're kettle cooked. They're crunchier.
Oh,
I'm going to eat another one.
Mm. Those are good.
Move that, sorry. Ooh, a little spicy.
Oh, at the very end.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Mama's out of Coke.
Me too. Okay. Shall we do candy bread next? Now this I've never heard of. Looks like
candy bead. Dotted with colorful sprinkles and flavored with a hint of lemon, these cookies are a Hawaiian favorite.
Oh, they have a Ziploc.
Oh, do you need help? Okay, just checking. I don't know. I'm not trying to be.
Yes.
Yes, crunch, crunch, Sherry. They were really good, though.
They're cute.
Oh, they are.
They look cute.
They look like Famous Amos.
Well, they kind of look
but
like
with sprinkles.
Vanilla Nellis. Or Vanilla.
Vanilla wafers?
Uh-huh.
Vanilla Nellis.
Look.
They taste like Christmas cookies that you make on your own. When you slice them and decorate them with...
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. And they're crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tasted the lemon at the very end.
Where's that with the trash can? There it is, just in case we need it.
Oh, okay.
For our trash. Here, you know what? Right here.
Did you read about those?
Yeah, I told you, yeah.
Lots of big packages this time.
Lots of chocolate.
Okay, let's do Kona Crunch. Chocolate-covered macadamia nuts with rice choy.
Hawaiian macadamia nuts dipped in a mixture of rich milk chocolate with crispy rice added for a little extra snap in every bite. Everything in here is crunchy. You see that?
Wow. Oh!
We haven't gotten to it yet, but look at that little pineapple. Hard candy. It's a soft candy. It's not hard. It's squishy. Woohoo!
We'll just do this the easy way. We'll cut the top
Mom,
off.
it's right here.
Oh, these are... Oh, dark chocolate. We'll have to split one.
Split one?
They're huge.
They're big.
They're dark chocolate. Almost like a...
Is it dark chocolate?
It looks dark chocolate.
No, it looks like milk chocolate.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's milk chocolate. I didn't mean to take that big of a bite.
Mm-hmm.
You got chocolate all over your fingers.
Mm.
That was good. I was worried I was going to break my teeth, though, when I bit it in half. It was really hard.
That was good.
I have to be so careful about those teeth. Okay, what's next? You want to do savory?
Cocoa was savory.
This is savory.
Oh, savory. Okay. Maui style onion potato chips. Oh, we'll like
crunchy chips infused with savory onion flavor and dusted with salt. Each bite will make you feel that fresh Maui spirit.
Okay. We like Maui.
Too bad we didn't get Ireland this month. That would have been perfect if we had gotten Ireland.
That's right.
Oh, I don't know.
A little more oniony then.
It doesn't taste like sour cream and onion. It's like onion powder. When you get onion powder. Not bad, but different than I expected.
What is this? What is this?
Piacha pineapple shortbread. This authentically Hawaiian treat is made of all native ingredients, featuring sweet shortbread with a real pineapple filling.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're going to like that. You don't like pineapple that much, do you? Oh, that shortbread looks like marzipan.
I was it's that crumbly kind.
Did you get to the filling?
Almost tasteless.
It tastes butter.
Can have that one.
Oh, not that one.
Oh, the very end, I didn't like that. That's the shortbread, I guess. That ending taste.
I didn't taste pineapple at all.
Me neither.
I tasted butter.
Okay, let's go to something that looks good. Chocolate-covered Japanese rice crackers.
There's a tasty example of the Asian influence on the island.
Island Princess.
Yeah, that was our favorite, Shelly. That last one was totally my favorite. Oh, our faces, yes.
Oh, look at these. They're kind of weird.
Oh, you lost
it's
it.
Just like
Mine
that
is,
too?
Yours is a clump. You got a cluster of them.
Okay, this looks like dark chocolate too.
I looks like a little turd. I don't know if I like it or not.
It's almost tasteless.
It
is, isn't it? I mean,
almost. I taste the chocolate.
A little.
But the rice was weird. Wasn't it? The rice was a little weird.
Yeah. I thought it might be more like a pretzel taste, but nope, it wasn't. Okay.
What do you got next?
Maui Carmex.
Crunchy macadamia nuts are mixed with creamy caramel, then dipped in rich milk chocolate. These are ridiculously good.
They better be.
They're like little turtles.
They're big.
They're like big turtles. You want to bite it in half? And share one? Let you bite it in half that time? Yeah, that one tasted like blah.
Reminds me of the... No, it doesn't. No, I got a...
macadamia nut.
But this doesn't have macadamia.
That does.
Okay. Okay. I don't know.
I like that better.
Better than that other.
The caramel. Okay.
I thought it was going to kind of taste like Russell Stover's. Well, we'll do your favorite. We'll do the High Chew.
Okay. You guys know what High Chew is, right? I've told the story of High Chew several times.
About your friend that came from the Orient.
No, about how it was because it's bad taste to chew gum in Japan, so they created something they could chew and then swallow.
Oh, okay. Did your friend tell you that?
No, I read that on the back of the High Chew package.
Oh,
when we bought a big one at Costco. I love High Chew. It is my favorite.
Now this is pineapple.
I knew I was going to like that. My favorite. It's almost like eating a slice of pineapple. So those are soft, and then those ones are crunchy. Almost done, aren't we?
I have no idea what these are.
Rainbow Belts. Delicious, brightly colored gummy strips dusted with Li Hing Mui powder, which gives the perfect blend of salty and sweet. So these are going to be like the Airhead strips, I think, that we can get here in the U.S. You want to just rip it in half?
Doesn't really rip good.
There we go. Ooh, did you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
These aren't as sour as the Airheads are.
No.
They're really sweet.
Is that hard?
There's hard and soft.
We're not going to do the hard one.
Okay. So do you want one of these?
The hard ones are plum candy. You can get those at the Japanese store. Okay,
These
now
are pineapple
Amber's.
gummies.
Yeah, they're little. So cute.
Because these fun-sized gummy pineapples are packed with sweet pineapple flavor.
Did you hear me break mine?
I did. And I just am tearing mine at the top.
Okay.
Like an animal.
Aren't they adorable?
So cute.
This is probably our favorite. My favorite look, anyway.
Yeah, that's good. That's almost better than the high chew.
This is good. If you like the texture of the gummies. As it is gummy.
Aw, thank you, Shelly. She said sweet like you too. Aw, we try. Sometimes I am not a sweet person.
Now you know where this all goes back to my house. I did all this stuff.
I'll tell you a story about my week this week on my school bus on Thursday. I have a student who tends to give me a hard time.
Okay.
Every time he gets on my bus, it's a rough day. So he got on Thursday, and I was like, "Hey, everyone, have a seat. We're about to go." And he goes, "No." And I kind of looked. I got on my speaker, and I looked at him, and I said his name, and I said, "You don't have to ride the bus." And he kind of looked at me and sat down and shut up. Shut it up. Shut it up. Shut up.
Shut it up.
Yeah, I was like,
And my new snack crate is sitting on my porch right now.
Yep. And I still reiterate, Hawaii is not a country.
No, it's not.
But yours doesn't say. Yours doesn't say it's from a different country. It just says another different place, right?
Right. I guess.
Wait, on the
made with recycling.
I swear I saw something that said Aloha, Donna Hurley.
Oh,
they gave you a clue.
I didn't even look at that.
My nose is running.
Yeah.
Now we got lots of giveaways to do.
Yes, we do.
We want to talk about our knit along and crochet along first?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm blowing my nose out of the picture. Okay. So we have 4 winners for our knit and crochet alongs.
Right.
We have 2 for our knit along and 2 for our crochet along. You've got the list back there. You put it back there.
Oh,
underneath all of that.
All that.
Now,
Amanda's.
Yeah. I say one of the prizes is not here. It is being donated by Amanda Beebe, my good friend. She knitted a shawl. It's a surprise. So the person who won it will not get to see it until they get it.
Right.
So
on our lace KAL, our KAL, we have 2 winners. And the first one is
Amanda
Beebe.
Amanda, you won this yarn from Sweet Tea Yarns.
And it's a sparkly.
You see the sparkles?
It's a sparkly.
Congratulations, your shawl was beautiful. You guys, all these shawls were gorgeous.
Yes.
Every single picture was amazing. Sherry, I didn't finish my shawl either. I'm sorry. I laugh, but I didn't finish mine either, so I understand. So congratulations, Amanda, on winning that one. And it's okay. Maybe our next knit and crochet along will be smaller. Will be a smaller thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a sock, I think.
Yeah.
With that of it. So we're doing a collaboration with somebody.
We're working on a collaboration.
We're working on one.
Okay, so this is for Knitty
Tails.
This is, now it's hard to tell, it's a needle holder so it's got pockets for all the needles, and then you can fold it up.
And then you can roll it up.
Hold on, let's fold it up where we can see it.
Okay.
And then you can roll it up from one end.
Or you can
fold it over. Flat. And then you wrap these around and tie it shut. I think that's what it's. Yeah.
There you go.
Like that. So that is for Knitty Tails, and you can tie that up.
Yes, that way.
Yeah.
So that went to Knitty Tails.
Yes.
So we'll need, Amanda, we don't need your address, but we'll need Knitty Tails' address so we can get it to you.
Yeah, send it to us through either Ravelry or you can message either of us on Instagram and just let us know who you are.
Yeah, who you
and
are.
what your Ravelry name is, because sometimes your Ravelry names don't match.
Well, this is the Ravelry name.
I know. But if she messages through Instagram, she has to tell us what a Ravelry name is, because it's not
so that we know.
Always the same.
And then we did, this goes last. Then we did our other, and we have 2 inners.
You wrote her prize as this. That's her name.
I'm sorry. Anyway, and then we have the
for the virus shawl. We have 2 winners.
Yes. Yeah. And Becca 2B is getting Amanda's shawl.
Yay! Yay! Congratulations, Becca.
I'm sure you'll love it.
Becca. I think it's Becky Blanken. I think Becker is Becky, but I'm not positive.
Because it's Becker
2B2.
No, it's actually Becker ZB2.
Becker ZB2. Okay.
I wrote this.
Oh, you paused your... That's funny. You had paused your video.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, and then the winner for the Ginger Bedell wins our bag with...
This is kind of our grand prize.
Our grand prize. Ginger actually did 3 of the virus shawls.
And then
every one of them. So she's going to... The yarn kind of matches the
bag.
And you named that yarn what?
Unicorn Fluff.
Sorry,
the label is coming off in the back. And it's our deluxe high twist. So it's the 8515. It's really soft.
So...
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that is you, Becky. Okay, congratulations.
Well, send us your address.
Yes, I might have it.
I don't know if I do.
As soon as Amanda's shawl comes, I will send it your way. No, that's Becky.
Oh, Becky. Okay. Yes. And this is Ginger Bedell. And Ginger, I don't know. I might have your shawl. I'll be sending this out, and I will be sending the bag out.
And I'll send out Amanda's and Becky's. Yes.
So we need.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for participating.
It was fun. I love seeing how talented people are, or how skilled.
Okay. And I know a lot of you started it and were like, even though mine is finished now, it was not finished by the end. Yeah. I am sorry. I will be honest about it. Mm-hmm. I was going real good, but like I said, I had to turn the video on every time to get me started. So, and I know a lot of you did. I saw some people did some starts and
and sometimes life gets busy. We only did it for a month.
We only did it a month?
Yeah, we only did it for a month. So our next one, maybe even with socks, because sometimes people can crochet or knit socks fast. Some people can't knit them as fast.
Right.
So we might do a little bit longer on the next one. That's going to be a
collaboration.
I can't talk again today. All day yesterday, I was having trouble with words too.
Oh, okay.
My brain is fried.
It's a brain tumor. It's a tumor.
It's not a tumor. So now
we'll do the drawing for our...
Did you pull it out?
I did. Last month, it's been a month, we showed this cute little bag. And let me tell you,
these bags are awesome.
They are. I have 2 of them at home, and I like it because I can open them and I can stand them up next to me, and they just stand there. And they don't collapse at all. They're just a nice standing. They're a nice size. This one is bigger than mine.
It's a little, like 1 inch wider.
Yeah. So some of your needles will fit. But even in the smaller ones, my crochet hook fit and all that stuff. So, it's a nice size.
And it's made by me.
And it's made by Amber.
And the little rainbows inside. You see how cute rainbows with the rainbows? So in order to be entered, you had to answer our question in our last video.
And the question was, are you in any swaps
right now?
Would you like to be in any swaps? Have you ever done any swaps? Something like that.
Let's talk a little, after we do this, let's talk a little bit more about our naked sheep and what we're going to do this next time.
Okay. So here we go.
So we'll pick our winner.
The winner of the little bag is Marie Stevenson.
Is she in your Harry Potter club this
Yes.
month?
Is she in Canada?
Yes.
You're in Canada, so I will send this with your Harry Potter club. Okay. I hope that's okay. It's just that shipping to Canada is
not cheap.
Like $14. So we will and it doesn't matter. Anything that weighs over an ounce is considered a package. So this will go with your Harry Potter.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So there we go.
Save some shipping money.
Yes, I know.
Congratulations, Marie. Thank you for your comment.
And then for our next, we didn't
come up with a question.
For our next one. Let's see.
I would like you to tell us a funny story.
It can be short.
It can be short. Just tell us a funny story.
Like my Coca-Cola story.
Yeah. So that is how you enter into our next one. What are we giving away on that one, Mom?
Giving away Grand Illusion.
So pretty. And worsted.
And worsted this time. Superwash worsted. I know we always seem to give away fingering. So we thought we'd give away a worsted because there's a lot of you people out there that do not work with fingering only. And, these are good for hats, shawls. You can make a scarf out of one. You can make two hats out of this.
You can make socks with worsted, around the house socks.
I remember Shanta made her little boys each a pair of Christmas socks out of the worsted. And they're just more like you can wear them around the house and stuff. Well, I guess you can wear them in boots too.
Yeah, they're good winter socks.
Yeah, it'd be good with. But anyway, so that's going to be the next.
So in the comments after this video is posted, tell us a funny story. Any story. A clean, funny story. I'm going to tell you that because we do have kids who read our stuff.
That's right.
Yes.
So, anyway,
so let's keep our channel PG.
PG.
PG. Not even PG-13, just PG. It's like cat hair on it.
That goes home with me too.
Yes, that goes home with you.
Everything goes home with me.
So let's talk about our naked sheep swap a little.
Yes.
So we just finished our second round. People are still getting their packages because of some things ship late, but some things also with the weather that a lot of places have been having, it's been throwing off mail.
Right.
I know that one of you had an issue with not being able to send out because your post office was closed because it was flooded. That's understandable.
Yes. In the spring, we might get more rain.
We did put a rule: if you send late, then you're out. So, but if you've talked with us and if it was beyond your control, we understand that. Just so you guys know, we're not unfeeling.
No, we're not.
We're not uncaring.
One of you actually did send her package out. Actually, she sent it. Her postman picked it up at her house, and it never went anywhere. When she scanned the tracking, and so somehow it got lost in one of the post office around. They do not have to scan your package at your sending post office. They only are required by law to scan it when it's delivered. But most post office, I know sometimes
even if it's priority.
Yeah, even Orem does it sometimes. But then when it gets to Salt Lake, to the big hub, they scan everything. So you might see it go from mine and say still in, or label printed, and then all of a sudden it's
in pre-shipment.
Yeah, in pre-shipment. And then it's in Salt Lake, and then it goes to a hub somewhere, wherever, and then
yeah.
So and sometimes that can take long, but since we've never let international in yet, that will take longer yet too on some of the swaps.
We're gonna let in international the next time though.
Right.
And we're gonna have a different form for international.
Right. And international must remember that they will not be getting, probably will not be getting yarn from their own country. Because even like Britain, if we only have one person sign up from Britain, you're going to get from another country. So that's how we'll have to do it. And we're also going to have the option that if you would like to get from another country,
or send to someone,
if you're in the United States, you can actually go on the international.
Have that as an option. You can just check the box saying I am willing.
Well, they just show up. They just fill out the international. Form.
No, I thought we were going to just have to check a box on the United States if we needed more to fill in. We'll figure that out.
But anyway, we'll announce that later. But anyway, we'll take international. And we think we're going to cap our swap off for a while with only 100 entries. So if you want to be in our swap, we are opening it up April 1st.
May 1st.
Aren't
we? January, February, March. No, April 1st.
April 1st.
And we're only going to be open for 2 weeks this time. We're not going to be open for the whole month to take entries.
On Easter will be the 15th this year. So Easter will be the close of it.
Well, if you celebrate Easter that day, because Russian Orthodox, Greek Orthodox is a different day. Well, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying is.
Right, so the 15th.
So hopefully it won't be a big
And I
deal,
know April is tax month. But
so April 15th is tax day, isn't it?
April 5th. No, April 15th. Oh, it is. So maybe we should.
We'll still keep it April 15th.
Yeah, April 15th.
We're going to give you a little bit longer to send this time, though.
So
partially because we have international.
Yes. So, but international will have to have it in the mail by
2 weeks before
May 15th, and regular won't have to have it in the mail till May 31st.
Yes.
So they'll get 6 weeks.
So it'll be a little different this time, but we think it'll work. Because we've had fun with this swap. We have had fun with this swap.
And although we say that you only have to send one yarn, 100 grams of yarn, and it has to be from a hand-dyed indie dyer or, not a name like Cascade or Knit Picks or any of that. It has to be a hand-dyed. We didn't impress this last time, but we
expect you to send more than just a yarn.
Just one yarn. Yeah. You should be thinking about, because they fill out a pretty good list of, what do you call it? A questionnaire that asks about them. And please do read that, because some people like me, when you get older, it is hard to knit or crochet with black or browns. And they'll put their favorite colors and then their least favorite colors. So read that. Or if it says if they're allergic to something, like we'd hate for somebody that is allergic to alpaca to get it in the mail. That would be like disastrous. So please read what I do is when I get my person, I have an index card and I put her name on it. And then I actually print out all the likes and dislikes. The likes and dislikes. So I know, so that I have that card. I don't have to keep going back to my to this.
And I think with this one too, we're going to send you the information of who's sending to you.
Right.
So that you know. I mean, it's fun having a surprise, but then when you don't get something and your partner never contacts you, it's like, who is my partner? Do they even care? And I mean,
so you will get who you're receiving from and who you're sending to. And this way you can contact from the very beginning your partner that you're sending to and say, hi, you're my partner, just thought I'd let you know if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and things like that. And then, because there's a lot of things that we don't cover in our questionnaire, although we try to be
pretty thorough, but
but still,
And just remember too that we see what everyone gets, and it's kind of disappointing when someone gets this huge box and they only send one skein of yarn to their
somebody else
after they've already received their box, so they know what's kind of expected. I mean, you don't have to go overboard. Some of us do.
Yep, and that's up to us.
That's up to us.
But we still think you should put your goal, your spending goal,
at like $50.
At like $50. So,
and one skein of yarn is not $50.
Yeah,
and that's without shipping.
Yeah, without shipping.
Shipping is not part of that.
No. And most people end up having to ship in a medium flat rate box, which is about $13 to $14.
I mean, you may be able to, if you're concise with what you get, you might be able to do a small flat rate box. Right. Maybe. But medium is...
Small flat rate is really little.
Yeah, I know. But you can squish a yarn. You know that some of the yarn dyers send their yarn in a vacuum packed envelope?
I saw that.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. If you vacuum packed it, you could send a ton of yarn.
The one girl said she does it. She's from a foreign country, and she said if it's vacuum packed and flat enough, it can go as an envelope, not as a package, and it saves a lot of shipping that way.
Yeah. So. Good. Julia and Becky are in. I think Robin's in too. I think Amanda's going to be in this next time too. We're going to have a good group. Honestly, we try really hard to make sure that everyone knows what's going on and that people try. I mean, you do get people in anything you do. There's going to be people who either ship late or don't send a ton. I mean, and it's hard when there's only, the parameter is a skein of yarn.
Yeah, it is. But if you get FiberQuest or Wool Swap on your FiberShare, you can see the packages people send. And we're not requiring that, but really, one skein of yarn is nothing. I mean, that's like
Robin just said, if you wanted to buy one skein of yarn, you just go online and buy your own.
Yes, that's right. That is true. So so we need you to do that, to think about who you're buying for.
Yeah.
And yes, it is all right. I had one lady that a couple years ago when I was in FiberShare actually contacted me and had me send the yarn to her to the person she was sending to. But she said she was doing that with 5 or 6 different people. So the person did get more than one yarn. But I would say to you, if you're going to do that,
then she's not paying double shipping.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but still, it's still not as...
It's exciting to open up a box and get a whole bunch of stuff in it.
A bunch of stuff. So that's what, and if you're in any swap, not just ours, any swap, even though like one of them says a ski, 150, another's 200.
No, Wool Swap's 100, FiberShare's 200, Amanda's is 150.
But they still expect you to spend more than that. It's just like a given. You
want to spoil your partner. You don't have to go, like I said, you don't have to go overboard. You don't have to send them 500 or 600 grams of yarn. You don't have to do that.
But we know some of you do, and that's great too. That's so
you want
wonderful.
your partner to be excited.
Yes, to open it up.
I mean, yeah, it's exciting to open a bag with one skein of yarn. That's exciting, but it's not the same as they really thought about me and took the time,
Right.
And got
and
stuff
I know
together.
Amanda's not on here today, but I know Amanda on Elster, her Elster Swap. That's one of her things that she really impressed is that you think about who you're buying for. Try to not just go through your yarn and say, okay, I don't like this one, I don't like that one, I'll send that to you. And that's fine too. If you have some browns or purples that you are not your colorway, but yet this person said they like browns and purples, that's fine to send it to them
you can pull from your own stash. That's totally fine.
Right.
As long as something your personal like.
Right.
I don't care. You don't have to spend any money. If all the stuff that you have is from your own stuff, that's fine. If you're bad at spoiling, like you're really good at it.
Yes, Sherry.
No, Sherry said she's going to dial it down and only send 2 or 3. Sherry, you spoil your people a lot.
Well, I sent 4 this time to my swap because I was in Wool Swap and I got someone in Canada. Not Wool Swap, Fiber Share. I got someone in Canada. I didn't request Canada, but I did. But I could send up to 2 pounds for the same amount as sending 3 ounces. So, and I bought a 16 by, I sent it in the envelope. They have 16 by 14 envelopes out there. It was a padded envelope, and I found one. And you can squish quite a bit in there. But it's just, to us, it's just as fun to give as to get,
And let's be honest, these swaps, it's fun to get, but it's more about giving.
Right. So
it's about, this community that we have, the fiber community, is a generous community.
And I know Sherry sent to me in one of the swaps I was in this time, and
Sherry sent to me before too.
She spoils us, everybody. So
Julia sent us a whole box of yarn to use.
Yes, Julia, thank you so much. In fact, this was one of them.
This is one of them. This is one of the yarns Julia sent to us.
So it's going to Amanda.
So if you guys don't get a box by the way, if you haven't done our swap, if you don't get a box, we will send you a box.
Yeah, we give you to
we'll make up for it.
We had 3 people this time that wrote us, and all of them were extended circumstances, but we think they're getting theirs.
Yes.
But the people did send late, and that's too bad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to write some disappointing emails this week.
Yeah. So, but
I don't like being the bad guy, guys. I don't like being the bad guy. But, we were very specific in your emails. If you're in our swap several times, do not send late.
Right. Do not send late. And we had to be a little more strict because the first swap we had, one girl that I sent to, so I know she got it. She even thanked me. Then she didn't.
She never sent
at all. At all. And so that's the kind of people you get in any swap. They join just to get stuff.
Yeah, we used to do that in Jamberry. We would do swaps, and there'd be people who wouldn't send in Jamberry either. I mean, no matter what you do, there's always going to be people who aren't in it for the right reason.
Right.
And no matter how well we screen people, we'll always get them.
Yeah.
But we'll take care of you if your person flakes.
Right. So
that's the moral of the story.
Right.
We'll take care of you.
And we're so happy, like with Julia and Robin. Robin gave us a bunch of bags.
Yeah.
And then Julia gave us a bunch of yarn, and then we put in yarn in case. I mean, we had to send 2 boxes out the first time.
We did.
So we had to draw from all our own stuff on that one. So it's nice that you guys are so generous in sending us things to put into.
No, we only had to send out 1.
Oh, just
because the other person just sent late.
Oh, she just sent late. Okay.
But the person did get it.
Yes. Got it.
So,
but yeah, and that's the fun part of the swap. Waiting to see if you get, and if it doesn't work out again next month, next time we may have to require that you send us your tracking number so that we can watch it. So that we can, if the people say they don't get it, we can go on with your tracking number and say, okay, it was sent here. It looks like it's stuck in Salt Lake, or it looks like it hasn't moved since, and we can contact the post office if we have to.
But they won't let the post office.
That's right. They won't let us. But we can contact the person.
But we'll at least have that information. This time we required that you got a tracking number, but not that you send it to us unless we needed it.
Right. So.
And
and we may Okay. Yeah. That was the thought that came and went.
Good because I'm like,
it wasn't good.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't. It was too much.
It was too much work for us.
Yeah. It's too much work for us.
Too much work for
but anyway,
and
and I think even foreign. They give tracking numbers.
They do. They give them an LC number. Well, from us to send to them, it's an LC number.
Yeah, yes.
That's our customs number.
Right, with a US on the end. But so it's not like you can't. Oh, and be aware, you international people, that some of you may have to pay taxes.
Well, if it's a gift, you shouldn't have to pay a VAT fee.
Right. But I did have to put on, because I sent from my Etsy shop, I couldn't put that it was a gift.
You could put cost $0.
No, but I took it down because Maria told me anything over 100 you have to pay taxes in Canada, and under you didn't. So
well, in the UK has VAT fees. That's part of their new thing is their VAT fees. They call them VAT fees. And so if it's a gift, though, I don't think you have to pay those. Hi, Laurel. Welcome.
Hi, Laurel. And just to be aware, we have found now that because of Trump, I guess when you buy online, well, he passed the law. If you buy online and you have to pay tax.
Not all.
You do from Utah.
Well, there's some states you do.
Yeah.
It depends on where you live. Yeah. It depends on where you live.
Yeah, Utah just had to, and I only know that because I bought some of my yarn from Knit Picks, and because I was getting some
We've always paid taxes for Knit Picks. I've always paid tax for Knit Picks.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Yeah, we don't pay it for Yarn Undyed, but I pay it for Knit Picks.
But we do the Wool to Die For now too. That's the other one. But yeah,
I've always paid it to Knit Picks.
But it's
taxes and shipping.
Yeah, if you're in a tax state, you may have to pay taxes.
But if you're buying it from us on Etsy, Etsy collects it.
Yeah.
We don't even see it.
We don't see it.
Etsy collects it and sends it in.
Just like what they did with Stampin' Up and Gemberries, and we never see it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, but be aware that there are some new states on that law.
And that's not because of Trump. That's because of their state legislators.
Well, Christy told me it was because of Trump.
Oh, no.
So
different states have passed the laws.
I'm just quoting stuff that I don't know is real.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, but and it's not every state.
No, it's not. It's not every state.
The ones I see right now, I see Washington and I see Vermont.
And Washington has
forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Forever.
I think Vermont is one of the newer ones, and there's one or two others. But
and now Utah.
Oh, I haven't had anyone buy from Utah this week, so I don't know.
And that I can see if they buy from Utah, are in Utah, I can see them paying tax.
Yeah, because if they're in your state, they think they might. Although I don't know, I sent to Boise last week, and I don't think that she paid taxes.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know.
Anyway, off on another rampant here. So thank you all. I guess we're about done. How long have we gone today?
We're on an hour and 26 minutes.
No, not too bad.
Pretty long.
Yeah. Pretty long.
So
thank you to everybody that stayed with us. Congratulations to all the winners. The winner took dinner. Thank you in advance for the people that are going to be in our Naked Sheep swap again this time.
Thanks,
and
Sherry.
Also, right now you can, if you're not in Amanda's Elster swap, it's open, so you can go to Elster.
It is called. Let me find it really fast.
Yeah, she names hers. It's called Summer something, isn't it?
I don't remember. A few of my favorite things.
Oh, a few of my favorite things. Okay.
So on Elfster, you can find that swap. If you need me to send you an invite to it, I can do that too. If you can't find it on Elfster, because not everyone knows what Elfster is.
Right? I didn't.
Elfster. Yeah.
And I don't know if you can get Elfster on a regular computer. Can you?
Yeah. It's Elfster.com.
Oh, okay. So, and they always have all kinds of swaps going on. That's what Elfster is. It's a swap central. So if you're interested in something else, you can.
Yeah, I did a Christmas swap. My first year using Elfster, I did a Christmas swap at random, and I got a blanket.
Oh, that's right. I did a sock, but it wasn't knitted socks. It was socks, and I got some socks, and then I did one other, and it was kind of a weird one. But they have. It kind of reminds
like a beverage swap or something. Did you do the beverage swap?
No,
I got invited to the beverage swap. That was weird.
Right. It kind of reminds me if back in the old days, which it is illegal, we used to do these swaps through the mail where you're
talking about chain letters.
Chain letters, but these were like swaps. I did one with the golden books. Remember the little children's golden books one time? I did one with a different dish towels, a dish towel one, and those were fun. You sent to somebody and you moved the name off the bottom and they sent to you the top one. But and that's kind of what these are. Except these are swaps because you're not on a list where you might not get one.
And there's people still doing those, even though it's illegal now. You see them a lot of times around Christmas. People will be like, I'm participating in a Christmas gift exchange. You can join too and get over 100 gifts. You ever see those on Facebook?
No.
I get invited to them. I'm like, nope. Chain letter. Nope.
And
I've learned.
Yeah. I joined a couple of those and never got nothing.
Julie, in the UK, we have to pay import VAT over 34 pounds and customs and VAT on gifts over 135. If bought goods, it's over $15. And we can't collect those on Etsy. And so I think we had I know someone who sold something on Etsy and their customer got upset because they had to pay the VAT fees, but we can't collect those. We don't pay those for you.
No.
There's no way for us to do that. And so I'm glad that you know that. But I've heard people get frustrated over it, but there's nothing we can do about that.
Well, like Maria, I think she said hers was $100, but she had to pay $40 in the fees for Canada.
On top of the 100?
The 100 that she paid, the yarn was worth $100, and then she had to pay $40. I mean, that's like 40%. You know, so
that seems so high.
Yeah, if you're in another country, you might, before you do join different things like this, or even buy online, you might want to check out.
Sure
yeah.
Because I know a lot of times we get stuff from China, but we could have to pay import and custom fees, but I never have.
Cheap stuff.
I don't know if they mark it differently, but I've never had to pay that. And I've always thought, well, if I have to, I will.
Well,
but
yeah,
because I mean, I know it's not their fault that I have to pay it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we pay it.
Yeah.
It's just cost of doing business. So,
yeah.
But anyway, so we will open international. And like I told Amber, we only need 3 internationals to have a swap. We need 3 people, and we could have a
so that they're not each other.
Yeah, successful swap. So, and I know there's 3 of you out there. So, and we will be announcing it on our Naked Sheep Swap Instagram and on each of our sites
when it's time.
When it's time, so the international people will know in advance. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining.
And I hope you will join our next one, Kim. She'll probably participate in the summer.
Oh,
that one in the summer, which will be starting in July.
July
would be our next one. Yeah, and thank you guys. Those of you who are new, thanks for joining us. It was nice having you here.
Right.
Having some new people.
And forgive us if we don't comment to each of your comments.
We're trying.
Because sometimes it goes by so fast that we can't keep up.
Or by the time we realize what you've said, we're moved on from that topic.
Oh, and Laurel sent some of her hand spun, and that's fun. Yeah. Amber got a hand spinner.
I did. I bought a drop spindle.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
How's it work?
I'm not very good yet. I just need lots more practice. It's in the closet too now with the stuff I moved so we could get the chairs in. So I was going to show that, but I forgot that I showed it on Instagram, but I haven't showed it here. I'll show it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But anyway.
So thank you guys. Remember, if you're coming in late, to join our giveaway this time, after we post all the picture or after I post the video, comment down below and tell us a funny story, a clean, funny story.
Clean, funny, and short. And you'll have until our next podcast in 2 weeks and it will be 2 weeks because Amber does have to come to Utah.
Yep.
So
yep, I do.
and it might not be 11 in the morning.
We might do it earlier. We might do it like an hour earlier, but we'll let you know what we decide.
Yeah.
We may have to adjust things. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. That does help us more than you know.
And if you're just new watching and not a subscriber, please subscribe because you do have to be a subscriber and
to enter
and
leave a comment. To be entered in a comment.
And if you want to make sure you hit the bell so that when we come on live, it'll
notify you
so that you can be on.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but it does notify you eventually.
Right. So
yes.
Anyway, yeah.
So thank you guys so much for joining us for our craziness for the last hour and a half. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Okay. You guys all have a good sunny day.
Bye guys.